why wouldn't it go the distance here tonight at the Borgata Hotel, Casino and Spa? Two heavy-handed guys throwing down as we get ready to go in to round 4. Plenio Cruz versus Azuna
Fourth
Anyanwu.
round action.
Title fight here. Brian Palico, Paul Felder bringing you the action. There's no place you'd rather be than the Borgata in Atlantic City in the summer.
Yeah, beautiful. Right. Round 4, here we go. Big boys going at it tonight.
Southpaw stance again. Haven't seen as many head kicks from Plenio.
Yeah, I wonder if it's maybe the 25-minute time cap on this, fight with 5 rounds. And thinking, you're throwing those head kicks, they do gas you out a lot more than just throwing punches.
Exactly what I was thinking. Maybe he's going to stick to the boxing. And
but now that we're getting later in, if he's got the energy, now would be the time for one of these guys to really turn it up.
That's a great point. The fighters have an amazing mental, cognitive bank, if you will, where they know to go for broke at times, and we'll have to see what happens here as we get into the 4th round. But you don't want to hold anything back. You want to give it all.
No, I mean, you got a title on the line, and winning a title here with Cage Fury means you move up. So if I was these guys, this is the time to turn it up. Round 4, let's go.
Anyanwu has held the belt before. He had a victory over Keith Bell where he got the title, and that was avenging a loss. Now he's avenging a loss again to Plenio Cruz. So he's sitting at 8-3. He is at a point where he could get that next level call. And one thing about Cage Fury Fighting Championships is if the UFC calls, they will release you from your contract to let you go to that next level. Plenio Cruz, also a guy who could get the call for the next level. Very decorated heavyweight and the current champ. So, both guys on the path for greatness. That's why they're here, and that's why they're the co-main event tonight.
Ooh, God.
Big punch there by Plenio.
Big punch. Doesn't seem to land flush.
Now, Zoo's got to watch that left hand. That's the power punch for Plenio. The jab, that lead right jab of Plenio is a setup punch. And he does a very nice job of opening up the gap.
Yeah, he does. Plenio saying he got poked in the eye. Ref saying he didn't see it. He's still blinking it. Talking to each other.
It happens. The gentleman's agreement, but I'll tell you what. Both of these guys want to get that knockout. Anyanwu loads up a right kick. Plenio shakes it off again. I think Zoo's got to look to land that right hand and that right uppercut.
Zoo kicking more than I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, how much in the training camp he worked on the kicks. Again, that's not something that he did when we trained previously. I mean, we were sparring partners for 5 years, and I think he kicked 10 times in the 5 years. So he kicked more tonight than he did in those years. But again, me crossing into the bridge of oldness, he may be working a lot on those kicks.
Yeah,
so.
he might be trying to just change up his game. A lot of guys know that when Zoo steps in there, he's going to throw some bombs. So
nice there, nice 3-2
yeah, he
there.
snuck that right hand through.
Nice 3-2. That one got through. Tough one to score. It's back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they both landed. They've both traded shots. It's a close fight. It's a little slow of a fight, For such knockout power, these guys really haven't been able to land that shot.
I mean, Plenio's sneaky. He's very crafty. He's a veteran. He's sneaky. He does a nice job. He's got a good chin. He's got a good chin, and he covers up very well. So, and he counterpunches well. So if you take a look at what does Zoo do? Zoo throws power better, and he's throwing a lot of punches, and he's actually landed some kicks too. So it's interesting, but I think Zoo's maybe a little frustrated that he hasn't been able to rattle him a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, when you have the kind of size and power that Zoo has, when guys eat your shots and you can't seem to hurt them, it kind of wears on you mentally. Nice body shot there from Zoo.
And you had said before, you got to go to the body. Some deep breaths by Anyanwu. I mean, both these guys, 240 and 260 pounds going into deep water as we get in a short time. 45 seconds left in the 4th round. One more to go after this, if it makes it there. Title fight here at the Borgata. Plenio stays in that southpaw stand.
He never switches.
Nice job there.
Turning up, trying to pressure. Plenio still walking forward though.
There we go. Nice jab there by Plenio. Zhu's got to keep that foot outside and then throw that right hand though. You know, he's got to get out of way. Got to get out of harm's way for that punch right there. So
yeah, I mean Plenio's win streak, you know, on the line here. If he lets us go to a decision, he should be looking to finish this fight as the champion.
And now, you know, both fighters, man, some bad blood. We're going to go to the corner of Cruz and see what his coaches have to say, because, man, this one's tight.
Yeah.
Keep him on the outside. Keep going to your right. I'm good. Give me the water. Give me the water in the ice. Listen, don't drop the hands. You're dropping your hands, right? Keep your hands up under the listen. It's your left. Listen, I just heard it before. Listen, the foot. Listen, you got to keep your right foot on the outside of the foot. You got to keep your right foot there. Do not go to his right.
Cruz said he's good.
Yeah, he's good. What he's saying, his coaches are also telling him to stay on the outside of Zhu's lead foot, which is, if anybody knows about fighting southpaw and orthodox, you want to try to stay on the outside away from their power. They're also telling him not to brawl with Zhu. That's Zhu's chance to win this fight, is to catch him with a big punch.
Yeah, fifth and final round, fighters touch gloves. Cruz has adjusted the shorts. You know, I mean, he really seemed to be aggressive in the sense that I'm good, but you know, his coaches seem a little frustrated.
Yeah, they did. They're urgent. They want him to try to win this fight and finish this fight. I mean, I know it's the 5th round, but you never want to leave this if you have any chance of fixing. You don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges.
Now, both guys, again, cardio looks good, back and forth. I don't think a lot of people saw it going the full 5 rounds.
No, not at all. I know I didn't.
But, you know, it looks like it may go that way. There's still a lot of time here. We'll have to see who can land the punch. But this has got to be the round. If you're a fight fan, get ready, because this should be the most exciting round. Both fighters really got to open up and unload here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, who knows what the judges have on the scorecards. I have it very close, so maybe the winner of this round could really take this whole fight. Could be 2-2 at this point.
And who knows? I think it's a lost cause as far as the takedown goes. Nice left hand there by Cruz. That's in his power punch. And he is counter-punching when Yanwu gets close, but Yanwu's really got to land a big right hand.
Cruz is staying just out of the way of these punches and then trying to land his own. He's doing a good job of just being out of the range.
That body kick kind of landed there.
Zhu is definitely scoring points with the kicks, if anything else. He might be getting a lot of his punches blocked, but he's definitely landing with those round kicks.
Not a lot of clinch work either. You know, that does surprise me.
Yeah, no dirty boxing from these two.
And that's where I think they would stay all day. But you know, they have their reasons for fighting the way that they do, and Zhu's throwing whatever he can.
I don't know, Plenio might be fighting like he's got this in the bag in this 5th round.
He's backed up a good deal here. He's moved out of harm's way, but you know, it's a little bit of passivity. And the refs don't want to see that, the judges. Fifth and final round. Yanwu in the blue corner, Cruz in the red. CFFC heavyweight title is on the line. This has been a back and forth fight. 2 world-class heavyweights, a left kick from Cruz. Cruz takes a peek at the clock.
Yeah, Cruz starting to slow down. Zhu had started to slow down a round or 2 ago, but he seems to be getting a second win maybe. Ooh, I don't know what that was.
Little misdirection.
What I like is that Zhu's trying it though. He's trying new stuff. Plenio, oh, nice left hand from Plenio.
And you know, the way Plenio's landing that is by ducking his head.
Yeah.
You know, Fedor did a great job when he would throw that. They lead with the head, and that kind of makes the hand lands automatically. You know, that would have taken down. He's going back to it. He's going back to it. You know, he wants to try to win this. Not sure why, you know, Yanwu wouldn't think to maybe press him one time and take him down.
Yeah. Especially here with a minute 45 left in the entire fight.
He's got to stay away from that left hand, Paul.
Yeah,
he's got to I mean, I'd be circling hard the other way, because that
Plenio's throwing it with reckless abandon now. He's thrown it 4 times in this
5.
round.
There's
5 times, yeah.
And it's coming again, so you know it's coming.
Nice body. There you go. Nice straight right from Zhu. Plenio eats it. Lenio's been throwing that left kick in this fight, but he's kind of snapping it up. He hasn't turned his hips into it as much. Early on, it had a little more sting.
Yeah, I don't think leg kicks at this point aren't going to be an issue. You know, I don't think you have to worry about that. If I'm Tszyu, I'd stay on the hands at this point and try to do everything I could. He's got to keep that right hand up,
right
though.
hand high. I don't know, Brian. Minute left. Tszyu is scoring with these kicks. You know, takedown for sure now might change whatever the judges have going on from either guy.
45
close
seconds.
fight here, going into the end.
45 seconds. Nice jab there. Both guys land the jab, though, so that's the story of the night. Cruz does a nice job of protecting against punches and kicks. And Yanwu looks a little frustrated, but man, again, I can't help the way I feel about it. I want to see a takedown to ice the round.
Yeah.
These guys, it's just a mental thing. These guys want to go for broke. They want to keep throwing their punches back and forth.
I think that was more of a slip than anything. Plenty of looks at the
Yeah,
clock.
he's trying to razz the judges a little bit too. But he's got a great left hand, Cruz does, and he does a nice job of landing it. Again, I thought maybe both guys would go for broke, stay in the pocket a little bit.
There they go. Oh, just like you said, you want that takedown.
So,
lands
well,
a knee.
Cruz is a smart fighter, and he's thinking about it there. So I don't know. You know, both guys raising their hands in the air. A good war. You know, I don't know, man. There's bad blood between these two guys, so they're, you know, I mean, they're doing it. So we're going to come back, folks, after these messages. We're going to have the decision. Is it a new champ, or does he retain the belt? We'll be back after this.